What's up, y'all? It's your girl Miracle. We back with another one alongside with my co-host
Creole Barbie.
And today's topic is modern dating trends of love. Now, what you think? Because you gave me that face like, why she got that?
So I was thinking, because it's weird that you mentioned the modern dating.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like modern dating coincides with your next topic.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be quiet on the next topic.
Okay.
But my personal opinion of modern dating, see, it's different. Because modern dating makes up us, the millennials.
That's right.
So it's different from how the baby boomers and then those before them dated.
Yeah.
See, back then, it was always the courting phases.
Yeah.
Actually getting to know you.
Yeah.
So men took time out to actually sought after certain women that they wanted to be in a relationship
That's
with.
right.
And they courted them.
That's right.
So in today's times, it does feel like men no longer court women.
Because all they want is sex.
And I feel like what happened with that is technology.
Yeah.
Technology made it too easy for people to date now. So everybody is wanting to get to the quick process, the get to know you process, or not to know you at all.
Yeah.
And hop into other things. And like you mentioned, sex.
Yeah.
And that's important.
And sometimes when you're dating somebody, you don't need to be having sex.
You don't need to have sex.
That's the truth. You shouldn't, because once that gets involved, the person ain't even gonna care to get to know you no more.
No, they
They're like,
won't.
I pretty much know what I need to know. I stuck my thing in you.
And then what I don't like is the meetups or the calling, but you're not taking the time out to show women their value.
That's right.
Such as taking them out on dates.
Yep.
They're so worried about
Opening the car doors.
opening doors, period. You know,
pulling out chairs.
being gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to go back to these type of factors
That's
in order
right.
to make things more relatable, more enjoyable, and also kind of take the stigma of how bad modern dating is. Because right now it's rough.
It's kind of.
Really.
I wouldn't even want to go back out there.
No, being in the field, being out in that dating field now is treacherous. And if you do find somebody, I say really work it out with them.
Don't be 40 and 50. Because that's when you already set in your ways.
Yeah, you are.
So a lot of the times when you finally meet somebody later on in life, you don't want to change for your partner.
You don't want to change.
This is how it's been. This is how it's going to be. And I ain't changing for you.
And I'm worried when I see like some men, certain ages, and they're by themselves. Because for one, I'm like, well, why are you this age and you're not married?
What made you be in this position?
Because honestly, I hate to say this, but a lot of the good litter is already taken.
That's right.
So when you come up on another person, you have to look at, okay, something is not all the way right.
Yeah.
Why aren't they snatched up?
And I have thought about that too before, like, dang, so-and-so is 55 and he's single.
Yeah.
And then some of them be walking around bragging like, I can get whatever I want to get. But if that is the case, why you ain't got a woman?
Exactly.
Or if a 55-year-old woman, for instance, I can get whatever man I want. If I want, I got to do is snap my finger. But then why are you still alone?
It's something about you that is deterring people away from dating you.
Yep.
Or being in a long-term relationship.
Yep.
And I think it's highly important that we pay attention to these signs.
That's right.
Just don't get so lost and blindsided.
Yeah. Don't ever lose yourself when you dating. You're not supposed to ever lose who you are for somebody else.
And don't accept things. Like, for instance, I'm not going to sit on the phone and talk to you every day, all day.
Yeah.
But you're not telling me when we're going to actually spend time, when we're going to actually be taken out on dates and things like that.
Because that's important.
It's highly important.
Yeah, like don't make me feel like I'm just a booty call.
Yeah, or just somebody to sit on the phone with and you're too cheap to spend money.
And see, that's an emotional baggage that somebody's trying to put on you. Like they only want to use you for phone conversation.
Exactly.
That's not fair.
And a lot of these people, I feel like those are red flags. That means they have someone else around.
Yep.
Because if you can't put your all into something, if you want to take it to the next step or get to know someone, you would do more.
That's right.
And so I call that breadcrumbing. And like you say,
Ooh, that
playing
was
in my
good.
face.
Playing in my face.
You just give me enough to keep me around.
Yeah.
And then
some of y'all be stupid enough to stay.
for
Oh,
years.
did you hear what I...
Yeah, for years with no title. You're around, you're having sex, you're doing everything that this person wants you to do as if y'all in a relationship.
And one thing I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, sis. One thing I wanted to add to what you just said, one thing you ain't gonna do is sit up here and drive me crazy and I ain't got no ring.
Absolutely not. No. I always say this, and people may think I'm wrong for this, but this is just the harsh reality.
That's right.
Even if you're in a relationship, you are always single until you are technically married.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? You can be replaced.
Yep.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
How harsh it may seem, you can't get comfortable.
You can't get upset about that position because you knew what it was when you came into it.
So don't sit here and be with somebody for years and then get mad when they walk out.
Yeah. Or here's another good one, sis. They get comfortable to where they're like, okay, she ain't said nothing or he ain't said nothing about marriage. They didn't put it on the table. So why does it matter? Because some of y'all get too comfortable. And they just feel like they can just use and abuse a person. And that's not cool either.
And don't try to do all these husband duties and wife duties without the title.
I was about to say that.
Those tasks are deserving for those who actually take initiative to put you in that position.
Because you can't. That's like when you go to work every day. You think I'm going to go be a mail handler? My position is a PSC?
No, absolutely not.
You ain't about to underpay me and I got a whole high paying position.
Yeah.
I mean, who does that? That's the same thing.
It's the same exact thing, literally.
You sitting up here giving your all and doing high duty work, and you doing low, and you getting low quality.
Yes, it doesn't make sense. And men need to really pay attention, especially when it comes to the whole process of the dating, especially our modern men today. Meaning they have to show women, especially if they feel like these women could be candidates to be their wife.
That's right.
Show them that you can be a provider.
That's right.
So don't come in and ask them, you gonna bring me some lunch today? But you ain't giving her nothing.
That's right. And I like that you said that, because here's another good one. And don't be acting like y'all handicapped. Man, I'm coming for y'all. And don't even get upset. What I don't like is some of y'all come into the relationship and y'all just be acting like y'all can't do nothing for yourself.
Yes.
And that's one thing that attracts a woman to you guys. We can actually see what you can do for yourself. Can you put in a job application? Can you change a tire?
Yes.
Can you fix this oil when it's bad?
That's
what
right.
can you do? Because at the end of the day, if you sit up here making me do everything you're showing me, you cannot protect me.
And you can't be the lead.
You cannot.
That means that you're going to take that princess seat, that queen seat, and have me in a masculine position. And there's too many women right now playing masculine roles to feminine men.
That's right. Ooh,
and
say that again, sis.
It's too many women right now in relationships that are playing masculine roles to feminine men.
Yep.
We have to get back to our femininity.
Yep.
And that's something that I feel like is very important. You know, a woman's supposed to be feminine, intelligent, and also there to be the nurturer.
That's right.
But not to take over and become the lead of any relationship.
But also, and it's not to come for nobody, a woman has to also feel comfortable allowing to let you lead. You have to show them that you can properly lead. And women, y'all have to be okay with saying, okay, I'm not the driver.
Right.
I'm the passenger. You got to be comfortable, because you cannot keep walking around acting like a dude. And then you say, oh, I want a leader.
You can't. You cannot. You got to, at some point, fall back, see how it's going. Now, I'm not saying to sit in that passenger seat and you see somebody hitting curbs.
That's right.
And doing U-turns and taking you down one way to dead ends. At that point, you need to hop the hell out.
Okay, because somebody got to go the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. Now, see how it's going to go first.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have constructive criticism.
That's right.
You know, hey, babe, I notice how you do that. I appreciate. But, babe, what if we try it this way? Because I saw the last time it was kind of too complicated for you and it caused you too much stress. Don't make it necessarily seem like he's doing something wrong. But put it in better terms.
And that be the problem, because y'all women, y'all be doing this, poking and poking and poking, instead of just having a simple conversation. And y'all don't even know this, but I'm about to drop some gems.
Okay, now.
We hold all the cards. Listen up, ladies. We hold all the cards. You can make a man do what you want them to do by simply saying it to them in a respectful way. You ain't even got to make it seem like you being bossy. Just, hey, babe, I'm busy right now. You think you can go to the grocery store for me? I'll give you a list of things I need. But if you can't, this how you get them. But if you can't, I understand. I got it, because, you know, I'm always be there for my family. But if you can, I will highly appreciate it. You just right there, set in stone, basically said you're going to go get them groceries. But you didn't say it that way. So because you said it in a respectful way, he like, let me help my baby get them groceries.
You still made him feel appreciated. And that's something that we as women sometimes need to learn how to do. That's more. Right. You know, more congratulating, more acknowledgement versus always poking the bear.
Yeah.
And then when she pokes the bear and the bear bites back, then what?
Then what? You looking stupid.
Yeah, at that point you are. It's gonna be filled with resentment and a lot of
anger too.
Anger, yes.
Yeah, because and then if your relationship got a lot of anger into it, you might as well just, because it's gonna take God and strength to get through that thing.
Yes.
But I always tell people this: if it's not something so serious, don't be so quick to give up, because you never know. Starting over might be scary. You might get 10 times worse meeting somebody new. Yes. I'm just telling you. Hey, love is not easy, and you're going to go through stuff, and you might be like, why do I keep doing this and I keep doing it? And here's another thing. Stop comparing y'all's relationships to what y'all see other people, because what may work for me don't work for you, and what may work for you don't work for me. So you got to stop always trying to compare. You find a way of things that works for you and your spouse, and then when you find that way, you say, look, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how tough it gets, I know for a fact I'm going to stick this thing out. Because let me tell y'all right now, dating nowadays, you might want to think, reconsider. And if it's not as bad, you might want to work your stuff out, because it is not worth starting over and getting 10 times worse. I hope you heard what I said. So, I basically came up with this.
Okay.
Modern trends in love reflect the shifting dynamics of relationships which are influenced by technology, changing society norms, and evolving perceptions of commitments and connections. So here are some love tools. I said love tools because I think it's a love tool. Number 1, online dating and digital romance. Do y'all think that really can work with modern dating?
I feel like it can, because we have to realize that modern dating is made up of a lot of technology.
Yes.
See, a lot of times with our own social lives and busy schedules, we don't have time to sit out and actually go and seek people like the baby boomers did.
That's right.
That was a part of the courting phase, but they had less technology.
Yeah.
Nowadays, in the realm of technology, we don't really have time because we're busy with work, school, and things like that, but we still want to have some type of time to find love or date.
That's right.
And not necessarily saying that you're finding people outside of the state that you live in, but this can be people that locally that you may not run across every day due to whatever lifestyle or path that you are currently on.
But see, I guess I'm old school, so I'm going to have to say no to online dating. And it's because I'm one of them women's that, like, I live in the old time. A lot of this stuff to me don't even matter unless it's making me money. My phone makes me money. That's the only reason why I pick it up. Did y'all hear what I said? My phone makes me money. That's the only reason why I pick it up. Or for my family. Or for my sis. But I would prefer, I'm more of a, I need to come see you, see what kind of shoes you got on, what your teeth looking like. Yeah, see if you ain't catfishing me. Because they doing that a lot on online dating. It be a man up here talking to a woman, and then will make it so bad. These people get emotionally attached, only to find out that it's really a transgender or something crazy, or it's not who they said they were. They not what that picture said they were. So I would probably, don't get me wrong, sis got some good points, but I would probably go with the old-fashioned way. Like, I need to physically see you.
And honestly, I will say this. Anything in any relationship, when you coming across meeting anyone,
Yeah,
can be a catfish.
that's right.
Meaning, I can meet you at the grocery store, and you could be living a lie. There's people that I met in person that were in-person catfish impersonators.
Yep.
But I will say this. I haven't did the online dating.
Yeah.
But I've seen people that actually have successful marriages.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to realize something. With anything, you have to read the red flags.
Yes.
So if you are online dating, some of the red flags are people tend to give up
Jealousy,
money.
possessive, money, anger, abuse, trauma, insecurities, jealousy. Why you always out with Pookie and your friends? Where's your mom at? Where's your daddy at? That's why I don't got time. Online dating don't work for me.
And also, even in real life too, I do this a lot. Don't give people too much of your personal information in the beginning.
She said it.
Because there's too many women that you find, and men too, in bad situations.
That's
Lord
right.
forbid, you watch the news all the time, people getting shot and killed or set up.
Yep.
Because they are giving people too much of their personal information.
That's right. Because you don't know these people like that.
Or what their intentions are.
And you still have to always protect yourself until the relationship is at least a little bit. And you're like, well, I know Pookie a little bit, so I know he ain't gonna do this craziness. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You just gotta be careful out here, y'all. So for me, online dating, I kind of made this a Q&A, this one. So for online dating, I'm gonna say, but sis say it could be a potential maybe.
Yeah, just definitely be careful.
So here's another question, Q&A.
Okay.
Long distance or virtual intimacy?
So, long distance, I will say this, is hard. It's very, very
Get
hard.
on it too, sis.
Long distance takes a lot of planning.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot of communication. It does take a lot of commitment and trust. But with anything, you have to pay attention to a person's routine. So with that routine switch up, then that's when you know something isn't right. Consistency is everything.
Everything.
It's so weird because when I met the guy that I'm currently dealing with, one thing that he paid attention to was my routine.
Yeah.
So he said, I know you didn't have nobody in your life because he said, I was paying attention to your routine. He said, I knew there was never nobody in my way because...
Shout out to LJ.
Because every time I called, you will always be available.
Yep.
And it was vice versa. Like, I would call him randomly.
Yeah.
On purpose. And what I do is, I do the late night calls. 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
To see what the hell you doing.
Yes.
Can you be available for me, whether you're asleep or not? Get your ass up.
Exactly.
This is important. If I'm calling you at 2 or 3 o'clock, it's important, LJ.
Yes. So you have to do randoms, But it's to the point now that we pretty much on the phone all day, every day, And
he's pretty consistent, which makes him trust you.
Exactly. And so it's already hard, but then when you're dealing with somebody that is in the military and out the country, it's even more harder.
Yeah.
Because it's already, like I told him, it's already distance.
Yeah.
But then when you're being taken away, it just brings
randomly too. Like, I don't know when they could just be like, you going over here tomorrow. And you can't say no.
Right.
But I'm just glad that y'all know that y'all relationship is secure no matter what. Y'all never let that distance get in the way. So if I had to choose between virtual intimacy and long distance, if I had to choose, I would do the long distance. Because the virtual intimacy wouldn't even last that long. And it's potentially not something serious.
Oh, and it's so scary because what if you on the computer and you never meet this person ever, but this person has been talking to you for years?
That's the intimacy and playing in your face, and then you get hurt really bad.
And all you know is pictures.
That's
like they never FaceTime you. I'm big on FaceTiming too.
Yep.
I gotta see what you look like.
What your face look like.
Yeah.
Are you a catfish?
Yeah. Is the pictures matching up?
Yeah.
Because that FaceTime ain't gonna lie. You can't add on a whole bunch of add-ons.
Wait a minute, here's a good one, sis. Are you putting filters on your picture?
Yes.
Do you got a clean face on the profile picture, but you look bumpy with
Because there's so many men that complains about that with
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
women. And I mean, I didn't realize it until now. But then even though, I hate to say this, even if they have like a clean face in real life, right?
Mhm.
And you know how some women just wear excessive amount of makeup.
Yeah.
And one thing, I hate bringing up LJ. But
It's okay. Hey, LJ, you gonna get rich off us. Shout out to LJ.
But one thing he did to me that I was furious.
What?
So it was in the beginning of us actually dating, okay?
What did you do?
He calls me on FaceTime. Girl, I was asleep. And
Oh, you must have had your bonnet on. Yeah, you
Girl,
had drool
I
coming
had
out.
hair all over my head. And he said,
You didn't even have time to go brush it a little bit, get cute. Like, you know how we be in the mirror, like, hold on, my husband coming. Let me just, you know.
yeah, I couldn't adjust or nothing. So one thing that he told me, he said, I was like, what? And then I seen the look on his face.
Look, getting aggressive.
Yeah, I see the look on his face. He's looking at me like,
What's
what?
the problem?
Yeah. Like his look had me, you got me fucked up. But he didn't say it. But I asked him as time went on, I said, why did you do that to me? And he said, I wanted to see how you look without makeup. He said,
Oh.
I had to see if this girl worth me laying next to and
Yeah.
waking up without surprises.
Yeah.
But he said, you know, there's women out here that you lay next to that be bad as hell.
Can't wake up in their whole eyebrow.
Yeah, and you be like, this is the same girl.
Wake up and one of the lashes under the blanket. Or wait a minute, y'all, who wake up and they take this be the kicker right here. They meet the guy with the nice pretty wigs, but then when you take that wig off, you don't have no hair.
Oh my goodness.
Like-
Yes.
Listen, I got a hair full of hair, and that's part of my husband be like, okay, at least my baby can wear whatever she want to wear.
Okay. Big back podcast.
Big back.
Well, hey, everybody got some type of whatever going on.
Don't even.
with
And let me. I'm about to go in there. I'm gonna go block him. What's his
them.
name?
No, don't block them.
No, that's rude. You don't say that. But anyways, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get through these last couple of ones. I picked. The next one was marriage and commitment. Emphasis on mental health. Social media influence on love. And the conclusion that I came in with, we pretty much touch base with all of those.
Okay.
Is with environmental awareness, growing dating has definitely become a popular trend.
Yes.
It has, because most of the time people date according to their environment. So I just really hope that we were able to give you guys some key points on the modern day trends of love.
Yes.
And I hope we was able to school y'all so that y'all would know how to move forward when you're dating modern day. Because everything is completely different from back in the 70s, the 80s. I know most of us weren't here yet, but it is like just hearing my grandma's stories and my mom's stories. Dating is totally different now. So just be mindful and make sure y'all being respectful when it comes to people's feelings, and make sure y'all always being truthful and honest about who you are. Sis expressed that already. Make sure you are who you say you really are.
Yes.
At the
for
end of the
sure.
day. But y'all, I think without further ado, that close out that topic. I thank y'all for coming on here and supporting us. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to our YouTube channels. And y'all gonna always stay tuned with us. Ain't that right, sis?
That's right, girl.
But without further ado, Sisterhood Convos.